Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr as we get set to bring you all the action. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. So he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Here's the pass to Papanikolaou. Here's the break. Number 42. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Tomic passes to Papanikolaou. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Huertas. Here's the three. Allen with the rebound. To the inside. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. I had a chance to catch up with the visiting team's head coach. I asked him about the challenge of defending this team, and he said, quote, it really comes down to their awareness offensively. They don't take a lot of bad shots or make those kind of mental errors, and that puts the pressure on us to be just as efficient. We've got to value our possessions so we can match them shot for shot. Gentlemen, back to you.
Doris, thanks. No better way to enforce your defense if you can keep that defensive shooting percentage to a minimum.
And for that to happen, Kevin, it's going to take a complete group effort defensively.
Steve, that's an excellent point. Defending a team that really can stroke it like this requires an awful lot of good communication among all the defenders. Everybody has to be chattering and aware of where bodies are at all times.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
As he should. That's a good decision. When he gets a clean look, he's got to take it.
And it's Barcelona with the ball. 7-point differential. Papanikolaou, the pass to Tomic. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Navarro. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Number 24. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Barca. Pass to Huertas. He passes to Tomic. Huertas puts the lead pass in front of him. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Here's Atkins. Can't get it to go.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Here's Papanicolaou. Off target from three-point range. Here's Allen. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
The pass to Tomic. Pass to Lorbeck. Here's Navarro. Shot is blocked. And that's out of bounds. Barcelona will retain possession. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Passes to Manning. Here's McLeod. Cans the 12-footer.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Let's see how long they can keep it going. This is quite a start.
There's a minute 40 left in the first. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the pass to Abrinas. Barcelona the rebound. Here's McLeod. And out of bounds as Barcelona gains possession. FC Barcelona. Barca trails by 9. .107 left here in the first quarter. Dishes it to Dorsey. Pass to Abrinas. Shot clock at 5. Baseline jumper. No good. He feeds it to Cook. Passes it to Manning. It's good from about 19 feet.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
And it's Barca with the ball. They trail by 11. Here's Nakbar. Drills it from outside. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Rodman. Here's Harmon. There's the bucket. Good.
Looks like they're going to have one of those days where they can do no wrong.
Well, they haven't done anything wrong so far. Double-digit lead already.
Here's Abrinas. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The away team up by 10. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
And the defense has been key in building this lead. They've really clamped down hard.
They've done a nice job, Steve. I think challenging every shot, a hand up on every shot.
Here's Lampy. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
Here's Gray. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Goes back up. And there's the pass to Andrews. Buries it from three-point range.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Barca trails by 11. Pass to Olsen. And that one comes up a bit short. here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. To the paint, Manning.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
But, you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
Olsen passes to Abrinas. Inside, here's Lampy, and he gets the bucket.
Well, guys, you talk about the growth of the game internationally, but different time zones can make it a challenge for other countries to enjoy the game live. You look at China, for instance, it's a growing market for the game, but they're 12 hours ahead of East Coast time and 15 hours ahead of the West Coast. But if you're a junkie for hoops, I guess you'll adjust to the time zone.
Passes it to Olsen. Beyond the arc. Good. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now the pass to Andrews. There's the dish to Gray. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
You know, I love his consistency offensively. And sometimes you just take guys like him for granted, assuming those great numbers are always going to be there. But he does it night in and night out, and it's just a huge asset for a team.
You would not categorize him as a streak shooter. Oh, no. He's dependable offensively. You need a bucket, he'll get it for you.
Good on both. Barca trails by 12. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Huertas passes to Papanikolaou. Huertas. 6 on the shot clock. He passes to Lorbeck. Knocked loose. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Well, it was a dismal start from the field for them in the first quarter, but they're finally starting to turn it around.
Well, I don't think it could have gotten any worse, partner. I mean, you figure they had all their bad misses out of the way and should be good to go now.
And the shot is good. Here's Barcelona. A 12-point game. Huertas passes to Tomic. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. 6 to shoot. And that's out of bounds. Barcelona will retain possession. On the clock. Here's Huertas. The shot is off. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
You know, definitely that's the case. I mean, there hasn't been much resistance at all.
Pass to McLeod. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Passes it to Navarro. Three-pointer. And another miss by Barcelona. There's 1:54 left in the second quarter. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The first one falls.
Well, great focus at the free throw line. They're taking care of business.
That's exactly how you keep on the lead. 100% free throwing for the quarter. That'll do it.
1:51 left to play here in the second quarter. There's the screen. The pass to Tomic. The finger roll finish at the bucket. 1:30 left here in the second. Kicks to Allen. Count that one. Allen's got his second bucket.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
Oh, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Pass to Navarro. Lets it go with a three. Shot, no good.
Ouch. Another miss to add to what's been a miserable game for him from the field.
Passes to Atkins. From deep. Barca grabs the miss. 43 seconds left in the first half. The pass to Navarro. Bangs home the trifecta. He has 5.
Boy, they're knocking down the long-range shots. A lot of those same shots they missed earlier in the first quarter. They still find themselves down here, but they're starting to make some headway into that deficit.
Wirtz passes to Navarro. Here's Tomic working on Allen. .26 seconds left in the first half of the game. Apanicolo, the pass to Tomic. He dishes it to Routens. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You could see that there.
Here's Navarro, and released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so that brings the first half to a close. The away team up by 15. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Now, presented by Sprint. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Number 24. It's blocked. And the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Great defensive effort there with the blocked shot. But he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up right now. This is his third trip to the free throw line. The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Barca trails by 17. Pass to Tomic. Shoots the 3. Second chance shot. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Atkins passes to Allen. Number 42 gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
Well, there's plenty to like about him as a player, but, you know, one thing that really stands out is quick trigger. He can catch the ball in space, defenders all over him, but, you know, in an instant, lets that shot go, and he is accurate.
And, you know, this is the other thing about it. He's very sophisticated as a one-on-one defender. No matter who he's matched up with, he consistently takes away their number 1 strength.
And that's out of bounds. Barca will retain possession. They set the pick. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Pass to Papanicolo. Huertas. Pocket 6. He passes to Tomic. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Tomic has got 7 points in the game.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Atkins passes to Allen. The 17-footer. Bank shot, no good.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely, I think he should have converted that one.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Stolen by Allen. 3-on-3. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 10 points for him.
Great job capitalizing on that steal and getting the easy points in transition.
Exactly how it should be done after a turnover.
To the middle.
He tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
And Barca going with a whole new group out there. Here's Poland. They get it again. Abrinas the pass to Dorsey. Makes it off the glass.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. And there's the pass to McLeod. Tries again, and the layup is good. He has 6.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Pass to Olsen. 5 to shoot. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Passes it to Atkins. Missed inside. Barca trails by 19. Pullen. Defended by Allen. They get a hand on it. The pass to Atkins. Shot is no good. And it's Barcelona with the ball. Olsen passes to Abrinas. Here's Poland. And a miss there on the triple.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Number 42. And the shot is good. He's got 11.
Well, it's been all about pace and space with them. Tempo, the fast break points, just a huge advantage.
Yeah, they've been looking to push it all the time and to get that early offense, and they're doing it well.
1:29 left to play in the third. Pass to Olsen. 6 on the shot clock. And Allen with the block. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. .119 left in the third quarter. Passes it to Mann. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. He's got 6.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
.52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 6 to shoot. Tomic passes to Abrinas. Down low. Here's Lampy. Right through the D for the layup. Gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Here's Andrews. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
And the pass to Lampe. Huertas. Pass to Lampe. Excellent D there from Allen.
Well, he was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The away team delivering the blowout. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know.
Well, it started about a decade ago, but you would have to say that although the best players in the league might be wingmen, this generation is known for its point guards. There are a bunch of great ones out there, and that's pretty cyclical when you talk about the positions of dominance across the league throughout its history. It's been point guards, big guys, wingmen, and right now I think point guards are right there at the top of the heap.
And here we go. Passes to Manning. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. Point guard, definitely a position where you can point to any number of players and say, Steve, they are the best player on their team.
Well, and what's funny is that there are so many different types still. I mean, pure playmakers, scoring guards, do-it-all kind of guys. But, you know, now if you don't have a point guard who's one of your better players, your team is going to be at a big disadvantage most nights.
Tomic passes to Huertas. Just 4 to shoot. The tray. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Number 24. It's good from long range.
Well, as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
I think it really could get out of hand, and you can credit their defense just as much as their offense for that.
Now the pass to Tomic. Huertas. Pass to Olsen. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Here's Allen. The layup off target.
The big story from last year was that the NBA finally was able to come to an agreement with the Silna brothers. They were owners from the ABA who had a huge stake in the media rights of the NBA.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Sada, the pass to Olsen. Now Dorsey. From beyond the arc. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So it's the visitors now. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. He kicks it to Routledge. He passes to Andrews. The feed to Routledge. There's the triple. Shot clock at 6. The shot will not go. Barcelona goes the other way with it, pushing it up. Here's Olsen. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Olsen at the line for 2.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
Well, the league's so focused on creating parity with the luxury tax and revenue sharing, but I think the max contract limits encourage stars to team up. If you allow the true superstars to command a larger share of the cap, I think they'd be more likely to spread out.
Passes it to Lampe. The pass to Sada. Lampe. Rodman covering. Well, when you talk to Clark about superstar contracts, it's estimated that LeBron James is worth 4 times more than he makes in player salary.
I don't find that hard to believe. I mean, he's one of the biggest stars in all of sports when you think about the magnitude of his celebrity. But you don't need to increase max salaries to that level. Right now, bets are limited to about 1/3 of the cap. If you boosted it to 40 or 50%, I think most star players would look for their own teams to carry.
Pass to Andrews. Feeds it to Routens. Here's Harmon. No good from outside. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Sada. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his second personal foul. Victor Sada. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe.
I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second half, despite trailing in this game.
Well, you know, that's when you need to be most aggressive when you're down. Another good job of drawing contact and getting to the line.
Here's McLeod. Shot is off. Barca goes the other way with it.
Look at NBA defenses now. More and more, they're designed to deny points in the paint and three-pointers and concede long twos. That's the impact of analytics, because the numbers indicate the long two is the lowest percentage shot to take.
Here's Huertas. A three-pointer off the mark.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
You know, it seems players are starting to avoid those long twos early in the shot clock.
Yeah, and especially the elite scorers, you know, becoming much more conscious about their shot selection. Last season, the top 5 scorers were more efficient than at any time since the ABA-NBA merger almost 4 decades ago.
And that one's good.
Well, you hate to see a guy suffer through a game like this, but his team is winning.
Passes it to Tomic. From 17 feet out, and he hits the jumper for 2.
This is a tremendous solo run he's on. I mean, the kind we've seen him have so many times before.
Tomic has gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. Stolen. Sada, defended by Allen. 36 seconds left in the fourth. Navarro, the pass to Tomic. Lets the 3 fly. Allen with the rebound.
Not a good look at the hoop. They've got to do a better job offensively creating some space.
There's the pass to McLeod. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on them.
Pass to Sada. Huertas. He passes it to Navarro. From outside, off the mark. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game.
Yes, sir. Let's do it. Yes, sir. Yo, on and my thumb palming. Take 2 of these and call me in the morning. You should see the way the chain harness the charming. Fly 'em like a bird, like Nelly Furtado.